Today, our topic is contextual factors for multilingualism. First of all, we discuss multilingualism. What is multilingualism? When a person is able to talk in different languages, more than two or three languages, then this process is called multilingualism, or the person is called multilinguist. There are six factors through which we are multilinguist. That are migration, colonialism, international borders, pancreatism, the spread of international languages, and federation. First of all, we discuss migration, through which we become multilinguist. Societies migrate in large or small number. Such kind of community usually tends to be able to speak the language of other. Through migration, many people change their locality from one place to another. When we migrate from one society to another society, we have to adopt their many things like their culture, their language, and their norms. If we live in Punjab, then we speak in Punjabi. But when we migrate from Punjab to Sindh, so we adopt their language because we communicate with other people. Through this factor, we become multilinguist. The next factor is colonialism. It is a situation in which relatively large numbers of people from a given nationality involved move into a certain geographical area and take control of them. This social situation leads the colonized nation and individuals to multilingualism. एक होती है कि माइग्रेशन होती है जब पीपल एक कल्चर से दूसरी कल्चर की तरफ माइग्रेट करती है बट एक होती है जियोग्राफिकल एरिया में माइग्रेशन मीन्स पाकिस्तान वी लिव इन पाकिस्तान व्हेन वी माइग्रेट फ्रॉम पाकिस्तान टू इंडिया so we change our nation, we adopt their language, we we adopt their language, we change our culture, we change our language, we change our norms because we communicate with other people, so we adopt their languages. We were slave for many years. जब कोई नेशन हम पे हुकूमत करती है तो हमें उसकी लैंग्वेज अडॉप्ट करनी पड़ती है वो नेशन हमारी लैंग्वेज अडॉप्ट नहीं करती बिकॉज वो हम पे हुकूमत कर रही है हम गुलाम है उसके सो वी अडॉप्ट देयर लैंग्वेज टू कम्युनिकेट विद पीपल through this factor we become multilinguist. The next factor is international borders. There are diversified language situations in borders. The members of the same speech community might live in different countries at borders with different speech community. This situation leads individuals and both adjacent countries to be multilingual. First of all, we discuss speech community. What is speech community? A group of people who share their values, their language, and their norms to other people to communicate with the people. International borders in Pakistan, Pak Army border. Example, for Pak Army border, when they communicate with other peoples, with their peoples, so we change their language. We adopt the same language to understand the all of the people. अब बॉर्डर्स में कई सारे लोग रहते हैं बहुत से रिहायशी रहते हैं जिन्हें कम्युनिकेट करने के लिए लैंग्वेज की ज़रूरत होती है एक सेम लैंग्वेज की जो कि दोनों आपस में कंट्रीज़ को समझ में आ जाए तो वो एक ऐसी लैंग्वेज अडॉप्ट करते हैं जो कि एक सेम होती है जो कि एक इंटरनेशनल लैंग्वेज होती है ताकि वो एक दूसरे के साथ कम्युनिकेट कर सके अपने आइडियाज़ एक दूसरे के साथ शेयर कर सके तो दिस फैक्टर विल बिकम मल्टीलिंगुअल. नेक्स्ट फैक्टर इज पैनक्रिनिज्म, ethno-linguistic enclave. When the speaker of a certain language is enclaved by another speech community, the community might go to be multilingual by acquiring the language of other community. Speaker enclave in his speech community to adopt their language to communicate with other people. Through this factor, we become multilingual. The next factor is spread of international languages. In this globalization era, knowing international languages like English is very vital, as we adopt their language to communicate with other people. Through this factor, we become multilingual. The next factor is spread of international languages. In this globalization era, knowing international languages like English is very vital. As you know that English is an international language through which we communicate with other countries. When we migrate from our country to another country, we have adopt the common language to understand the languages of the other people. So English is an international language through which we communicate with other people. Such kind of spread led individuals and nation to multilingualism. Next factor is federation. It is the unity of diverse ethnic groups and nationalities under the political control of one state, particularly in forced federation countries that become colonies of other countries had no the same social, cultural, and linguistics group for each other. In Pakistan, many minorities occur, so they have separate seats for ethnic groups or nationalities to adopt the same language. When we communicate with other people, so we have a common language. We adopt the common language to understand the people, to understand the other people's of ideas. So we adopt the same languages. Through this factor, we adopt the same language as that. You know that English is an international language, so we adopt the English language, and so this factor will become multilingualist. There are all factors through which we are multilingualist. So thank you.